Right, folks, or folk, because I can see that there's one person watching this. So I'll just give them a couple of minutes just for them to come in. So in the meantime, I'll speak to the people who are watching the playback of this. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's staying safe, healthy. Looking on, not Untappd, IMDb, vibrating for some reason. I didn't turn on notifications for IMDb. That's probably going to happen a few times, but I'm a professional, so I think people are used to it. But yeah, hope everyone's doing as well as they possibly can do. January's over, the month of discontent. Not gonna lie, probably one of the worst months in recent memory for me. And I'm just so fucking glad it's over, to be honest. Onwards and upwards, we're not going to dwell. It's not going to be one of those streams because we've got beer tonight. Doing this in the midst, or minced, never really know how to say that word properly, of Brew by Numbers Beer Week. But we're not doing Brew by Numbers this evening, as you can see from the title and stuff. This is pretty much the last can that I have from Overtone from the order that I made late last year. And I thought, you know what? I've been quite well behaved this week, not really drank much at all. In fact, I've gone without, gone for a couple of days, which, you know, it's not like a crowning achievement by any stretch, but yeah, I've just not really been in the mood nor in the headspace. And I know there's been a couple of streams a few times this week, but there's no way I can join the stream and not drink when it's on a beer related sort of channel. But yeah, so hope everyone's doing well, and I think we shall just begin because it's time. And I can see that Freddie Krulik has commented, but it's not coming up on my actual YouTube feed, so I can actually read the fucker. But I hope you're doing well, my friend. In fact, I've got a couple of comments now. They show up. So onwards and upwards with the MD 2020 challenge. Still need to find the actual shop that sells MD 2020. See if you can beat Rope Cheese 20 seconds. Well, that I can tell you straight away, that is not going to happen. But I'll certainly give it a try. The only one I've ever had was the blue one, and that tasted really, really nice. But I don't actually know which shop. All I know is it's available locally. I'm not really a chugger, so I'll never beat that. Yeah, I'm terrible at chugging. Even with beer, even with the smallest volume of beer, I'm absolutely awful at chugging. But it could be fun. Could be very fun. In fact, there's a video of me doing a 1 litre lager, trying to chug that, and that was fucking hard. God, that was a while back when I was in Germany and happy. Well, a hell of a lot slimmer than I am now. Let's put it that way. Think they're in Tesco. I'll get one in March, then let you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at the local beer selections because we've got a lot of Eastern Europeans who live around us, and there's quite a few shops run by Eastern Europeans, and yeah, I always tend to find the sort of like weird and wonderful stuff. Like that, I could get hold of a Rangiboon, so I know Lemon Drops requested me to do that absolutely ages ago. So we shall see. But anyway, on to the review today. I just felt like having a beer tonight, and I won't have any more after this. I've got a order from Cloudwater, hopefully arriving tomorrow, if anybody's in to receive it. So you'll probably be seeing a live unboxing of that. And then I'm sure there'll be some streams this weekend, which I may or may not join. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm really in the mood to drink properly this weekend. But we shall see. We shall see. I said I'm not going to keep this gloomy, but it's a bit fucking mad, isn't it? So I can do an Old English in about 4 minutes, but I like to ramble with my beer like your good self. Oh yeah, I think I rambling more than drinking, I've found. And this door behind me is opening. That's not set decoration, by the way. I'm just too lazy to put the guitar away. It's got 3 strings. It's out of tune, so it is what it is. Anyway, and right here, I've just got a pile of clothes, and there's a big pile on the floor. My room's a shit heap, quite frankly, and this is pretty much the only space that I have that looks semi-okay on camera. Anyway, so we've got today Overtone and Dark Banter, which is an 11% ABV stout. So expect roasted malty goodness with a good hit of hop flavour and body in this big American-style impy stout. Hops are Cascade, malts are extra pale malt, Simpson's DRC, chocolate, wheat oats, carafa-free and roasted barley, and then the yeast / adjuncts is California ale yeast. So we've got what should be a little bit of a hoppier sort of stout. I know Rob from Hop Scene really enjoyed this one. He's on a really big sort of overtone kick. Well, he was. And yeah, awesome artwork as per usual from Overtone. Replicating sort of like underground rave, sort of like techno gig posters. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And without going into TMI, my bowels are a little bit off kilter this evening. I feel like shit. So I thought, what better way to settle your stomach than an 11% Imperial Stout? Ate way too much KFC. But it was good. And had the Zinger stack. I don't like the tower because the hash browns that KFC use are shit, and it just makes, I don't know, it just makes the burger almost like gooey because it's not crispy and it's absorbed all the fat. So I just went for a Zinger stack. It was so fucking good. But then it also had a small chicken popcorn. I got 2 chicken wings with the meal, and I just ate it way too quick, and then I was just like on the toilet, like not more than 20 minutes later, but I digress. Beer in the glass then, and I would say that is pretty much bob on 11% AB. Bob on Jet Black. Fucking get in the game. And I've got a feeling this is going to be like a very, very jumped up and amped black IPA, but just in terms, but being a hoppy stout, essentially. But yeah, lovely jet black beer. One thing's worth of a mocha looking head. So let's see what we get on the nose. Oh, it's a lovely marriage of roasted malts. Brian Roster says looks 11% ABV. It does, doesn't it, actually? That might have been a tongue-in-cheek take the piss comment, but I'm all about that. In fact, going over to the name, is there anything better than Dark Banter? Now, I have been known on some of the videos to go a little bit too in-depth about certain aspects of my life and my psyche. But one thing that always helps me, no matter how shit I'm feeling, no matter how awful the situation is that I may or may not be directly linked to, but you've got to laugh. Do you know what I mean? You've got to find stuff funny. And that's how I cope with all this bullshit that's happening right now. I've got to find humour somewhere. It's not always going to be the most appropriate, but is there any better banter than Dark Banter? So I don't know where that came from, but yeah, nose. You get that lovely roastiness from the stout. A little bit of like a chocolate A little bit of molasses. Almost has like a slightly burnt smokiness to it coming out. But then you get that lovely, almost resinous hop character coming through. The hops may have faded slightly because I have had this can a little bit, but for like a few months, I would say. But it smells good. It smells very good. Got loads of herbal tones coming through as well. Anyway, looks good, smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. Fucking hell. That is a really flavoursome stout. Cheers, Brian. That has got a lot behind it. I'm getting loads of licorice on this. Let's see. Peter, where can I find this infamous Fairball video? I've been scrolling through your past ones all day. Fairball video. By the way, hello, Mr. C. Hatto. Fairball. Oh, is that the one with... Is that the cat one? I'll have to find that. Oh my God. It was from when? I'm actually going to divert the stream. I think I know what brewery it was, because it was a coffee beer that I was drinking at like 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Let's have a look. Clueless Drinker, and I'm sure it was a Siren review. Or was it? I can't remember. Just bear with me 1 second. Yeah, I found it. 3 years ago, 15 views. It's basically the VIPA, which was a Vimto inspired IPA from Siren Craft Brew, Indie Man Brew House. That's the actual name of the video. Oh, a little bit of a King Cobra there. Let's have a look. God, the picture quality on my old videos is absolutely awful. In fact, no, is that actually... No, that's not the one. No, 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 no. Sorry, false alarm. But I do remember it was a coffee beer. I probably should save this until I've actually finished the review. But I'm not going to, because I've got a little bit of time to kill. Let's see. We'll go from oldest to newest. Just bear with me, folks. It won't be too long. God. I will find it, don't worry. You've got me on a quest now. God, I was skinny about then. Jesus Christ. Now that's fucking depressing. I look a bit like a lesbian in some of these videos. Oh, that's gonna wind me up. Something rotten. Because I was sat on the floor. Joe, I'm gonna have to abandon that for now because I've gone a little bit off stream, and my train of thought has gone. Matt Bink says I'm on the edge of my seat. We will find that video, don't worry. We will. But back to the beer at hand. It's just really, really nice. It's got a lovely, bold body to it. It's so sticky as well. Quite oily also. Those hop oils are just absolutely coating your tongue. It is like an amped up black IPA. And Cascade is the perfect hop for a beer like this. Bitter finish. Almost has like a chocolatey, licoricey flavour right on the back end. Not really sweet at all. Joe, it reminds you of blackcurrant licorice with a little bit of smoke, a little bit of a bitter chocolate. Mouth is just coated. That's really good. It's drinking so easy. But you know it's an 11% beer because of just how in your face the flavour is. It's a very sort of grown up beer, if that makes sense. And it's very risky me burping right now. In fact, the more I'm drinking it, the less chocolate character I'm getting. It's like, have you ever had sort of like salty licorice? I'm getting those sorts of flavours. But it's slightly messing with my head as well. It's good though. It's very good. There's some really intriguing little flavours going on in this one that just sets it apart for being like a hoppy stout, although it does taste like a hoppy stout at the same time. I think that's really, really fucking good. If you like your sort of black IPAs and you want just a little bit more oomph to them, a little bit more in your face, then Overtone's Dark Banter is an absolutely stellar little beer. That bitterness on the back end is building the more I'm drinking it. Yeah, very, very satisfying Imperial Stout with something that's a little bit different. But as I said, it does have some slight what was I thinking? Slight hoppiness there. But it's sort of like citrusy. There's no sort of citrus flavours coming through at all. But it is very, very nice indeed. Okay, so I'm having one more quick little look for this video. I'm going to kill James because of this. Was it the breakfast stout from Founders? I was going to say Foundation then. Not called Foundation. Could this be it? No, God, I actually look like a lesbian with the way my hair used to be. I don't like that. I don't like seeing myself like that. I appreciate the lack of weight. I mean, I wasn't slim by any stretch, but fuck me sideways. That's bad. Well, I've sort of like inadvertently put a downer on myself now because of that. That's going to really do my head in. But hey ho, if you don't make the change, then of course you're going to be fat. I think I found it. Yes, I fucking found it. I found it. So, the beer is the Sweet Stout by Camber, Bavaria. I wasn't that slim, actually. Cut myself some slack. I mean, I look a little bit slimmer now with that really expensive backdrop that I made. But yeah, so it's the Camber Bavaria Sweet Stout if you want to hear a cat vomit up a furball. Evening, Peter. Hi, Jake, by the way. I really enjoyed Dark Banter. When I had it a few weeks ago, need to do another overtime. See, that's why I don't like reading straight from there, because I've got terrible eyes. So we'll quickly try that again. And of course, Jake is the namesake of the brewery. So take two. Evening, Peter. I really enjoyed Dark Banter when I had it a few weeks ago. Need to do another Overtone order. I think I do as well, but there are some breweries who I want to try buying direct from. So I think I'm going to try doing that. But then again, I did make a Cloudwater order last night, but there was some proper good American beers, which weren't that expensive to what some of the UK breweries are putting out at the moment, especially with like triple IPAs. Let's just say, without spoiling it, there's another half. There's a other half triple IPA that was on the Cloudwater website for about 10 quid, which is pretty much the price range that most brewers in the UK are selling their triple IPAs. So how could you turn that down? It's only a small order, but I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, definitely need to make another Overtone order because I don't think I had a bad beer in that box that I ordered. The only one that I was maybe slightly not disappointed in, but was expecting a lot more, was the Ethiopian Coffee IPA. But I think that's a rotational series that they do where each version's got a different coffee. So if they've got a 4-pack of that next time I order, I'm going to throw that in because I do like a good coffee beer, as most people know. Which, by the way, next week, my birthday beer week, every day I'm going to be doing a live review of a coffee beer. Randomly select, well, not random, the first one. What's going to happen is I've got a nice selection of 10 beers now, 11, including a beer that's coming with the order tomorrow. And what I'm going to do is maybe the night before I do the stream, I'm going to put a video up and ask people to pick a number and then whatever number they pick or what number gets picked out the most, then the first review, that's what I'll start with, and then at the end of that review, give the numbers again. I won't, I'll know what the beers are, but you won't. So get some audience interaction in there, and we'll do it like that. So yeah, we've got 7 days of primarily dark coffee beer. Well, they are pretty much all dark coffee beers. But yeah, back to this beer. Awesome, awesome stuff. It really does pack a punch, and I've not had flavors like that for a hell of a long time, and it works stupidly well. You get all the stouty characters, but then you get a really big black IPA like presence, and it just all comes together beautifully. And once again, awesome artwork from Overtone. So yeah, this has definitely sat in my stomach. I feel a little bit better now. I don't feel like I'm gonna erupt out of both ends. Not that you needed to hear that, nor did you want that mental image. But on that bombshell, to steal a phrase, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone who joined and commented. Thank you to people who actually sat here and watched me looking at my phone, trying to find a video. Basically, just so you can hear a cat off camera vomiting their guts out. Which, by the way, sweet stout from Camber, Bavaria. The memories are all coming back. I think I did that video inspired by the wonderful tasting niche with her sort of like morning beer stuff. I don't know how people can drink beer in the morning. It just doesn't work for me. No matter how many times I try. But yeah, another awesome beer from Overtone. They're really knocking out of the park. I would say that they are a brewery to look out for in 2021, but they've been a brewery to look out for the past couple of years. But I think they're really coming into their own, and with their strides. What? That's not a proper phrase. Brian says, I love her. Yeah, she's awesome, Nitch. I miss Nitch. Not seen her even post on social media for a while. Anyway, so yeah, that's Dark Banter from Overtone. If you've tried it, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Jake definitely liked it, and I know Rob liked it as well. I think Harry, Blue Nose, liked it also. But then again, he likes idols, doesn't he? So maybe I need to reassess my opinion of this beer. But he's not here anyway because he's got much better things to do. Not that I'm dissing you guys for actually sticking around, but I do really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And if you want to go check out Overtone, all of their links are in the description. I've got a few reviews on the channel now if you want to check those out as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching. You all take care. All stay safe. It's the weekend in a day or so. Well, 2 days, day or so. So hope everyone's got something nice and safe planned for their weekend. And I hope your week's been good so far. Anyway, cheers for watching, folks. You all take care. Love you all. And I shall see you later. Cheers.